how can I be rich? Kevin, how do I be successful? Kevin, how do I become a millionaire with little to no work or effort of any kind? All right, guys, I'm gonna answer, but only because I love you. The one thing that totally changed my life. So obviously it's extremely difficult to summarize, years of trial and error and trying 1,000 different things and seeing what works, seeing what doesn't, spending a ton of money on all of these different projects, all into one kind of succinct sentence, because obviously being a successful entrepreneur has a ton of chaotic variables and a little bit of luck obviously involved as well. But I'm going to do it for you because I get questions all the time that basically says, Kevin, what is the one thing, the one change that I could make in my life right now that would make the most impact on my success? And the answer, guys, is what I like to call no 0 days. So no 0 days, if you guys follow the channel super closely, you've obviously heard me talk about before, but we're gonna summarize it a little bit more in depth right now. No 0 days is probably the single biggest factor or impact on my success that I've personally had in my life. And this applies to both business, it applies to social relationships, it applies to, exercise, it applies to relationships, it applies to everything. And what the idea of no 0 days really means, guys, is that there is no days where you do nothing. And let's apply it to exercise. So this means that there would be no day that passes that you don't do one push-up, or there would be no days that pass where you don't go for a 1 minute run, right? It could be 30 seconds. As long as you do something that day for exercise, it is not a 0 day. And the same thing applies to business. Maybe I want to record a minute of a YouTube video. Maybe I want to launch one product on Amazon. Maybe I want to, do 1 minute of product research for Shopify. That would not be a 0 day. And so you would not have to feel for yourself that it is a 0 day. And having no 0 days makes the biggest impact in the world, because as a human being, the hardest part about all of this is the hardest part about being productive, the hardest part about being an entrepreneur, the hardest part about being in shape, the hardest part about, making real, actual, lasting, impactful change in your life is getting started. It's just a matter of life. It is the hardest part is that first sentence on a research paper. The hardest part is, opening your computer and doing that first minute of product research. The hardest part is doing that first push-up. But once you do that first push-up, it's so much easier, guys, to do one more. Once you do that first sentence of your research paper, it's so much easier to write half a page, maybe a full page, maybe 10 pages, because once you get started, you're in the zone, you're at your desk, you have your computer open, right? Everything just seems so much easier. And so the idea of no 0 days, guys, is that all you have to do is trick yourself into getting started. And once you actually are there and you're in the zone and you're actually starting to have some flow, things just get easier and easier to have more and more impactful change for every area of your life. So maybe you're starting Facebook ads, or maybe you're starting Shopify dropshipping, or maybe you're starting Amazon FBA. It does not matter what it is, guys. As long as you're starting something, as long as you've seen someone make it work and you see that somebody has the life that you want, all it takes is that true commitment to yourself, that true accountability to yourself to actually commit to the no 0 game life. And you will see such amazing results when you do it. It doesn't matter if you're trying to start a diet. It doesn't matter if you are trying to, get better at social interaction. Maybe you want to talk to one stranger per day and just say, hey, I love those earrings. Maybe you want to, eat one less sugary drink, or maybe one less soda, or one less, fatty food per day. All it takes is getting started and understanding the no 0 day mentality, and then applying it to the areas of your personal life that you want to improve on, guys. So if you're watching this video right now, I promise you it will change your life. All it takes is actually just having that accountability to yourself and wanting to get started on the no 0 day lifestyle, and you are going to see huge results. So guys, drop me a comment in the comments right now. Hopefully you leave a like on this video. Hopefully this meant something to you. Hopefully this resounded with you. Give me a comment down below. I'll be your accountability partner. Tell me what area of your life that you are going to apply the no 0 day mentality to, and I will personally hold you accountable, guys, because the no 0 game lifestyle for me applies to my vlogs. I'm going to be recording at least one vlog per day that I'm going to release for all of you, of all the areas of my life that I've learned about and all the things that are affecting me, guys. So get out there, get started. No 0 days from now on.